He was handsome, intelligent, soft-spoken, and one of the most terrifying serial killers in American history. This is the real chilling story of Ted Bundy, the man who proved that evil can come disguised as the perfect gentleman. What makes someone a monster? Is it how they look or the darkness they hide? Bundy's story forces us to confront this terrifying question. Born in 1946, Bundy's childhood seemed on the surface relatively normal. He was raised to be the ideal son, the star student, the kind of person everyone liked and trusted. But behind that charming boy-next-door smile, a deep and unsettling darkness was growing. A darkness that even Bundy himself couldn't fully explain or control. His obsessions were simple yet deadly: control, beauty, and absolute dominance over others. While the world saw him as polite and well-mannered, his victims came to know him as a true monster. The 1970s marked the beginning of a reign of terror that swept across the United States. In Washington, Utah, Colorado, and beyond, young women started disappearing without a trace. The police were baffled at first, but a disturbing pattern soon emerged. The killer was methodical, cunning, and almost invisible. That killer was Ted Bundy. His method was deceptively simple and preyed on the kindness of strangers. He would often wear a fake cast or sling, pretending to be injured and struggling to carry books or load something into his car. He'd ask for help, and compassionate young women would step forward, eager to assist someone in need. But the moment they got close, the friendly mask would drop, and the true horror would begin. He kidnapped them, subjected them to unimaginable brutality, and ultimately took their lives. In a truly twisted act, he would often return to the crime scenes days or even weeks later, as if he were trying to relive his horrifying fantasies. Perhaps the most frightening part of the Ted Bundy story is how seamlessly he blended into society. This wasn't some shadowy figure lurking in the alleys. He was out in the open, living a life that seemed completely normal. He was involved in politics, working on a governor's campaign. He enrolled in law school, aspiring to become an attorney. He was articulate, charismatic, and had a way of making people believe he was one of the good guys. When he was finally arrested and put on trial, he even chose to act as his own attorney, cross-examining witnesses and addressing the jury with an eerie confidence. The nation watched, utterly captivated and horrified. How could someone who looked so normal, so put together, be capable of such profound evil? The idea that a monster could be living right next door was a terrifying new reality for many Americans. His final, desperate crime spree took place in Florida after he escaped from custody. In a single night of shocking violence, he broke into a sorority house at Florida State University, brutally attacking 4 women and killing 2 of them. This final act of savagery was so brutal and chaotic that it finally shattered the illusion of the charming, intelligent young man. The monster behind the smile was now fully exposed for the world to see. He was captured shortly after and stood trial for these crimes, which ultimately led to his death sentence. In 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair. His final words were disturbingly calm, offering little comfort or explanation to the families of his victims. Even in his final moments, he never showed true remorse for the lives he destroyed. He remained a puzzle, a chilling embodiment of evil wrapped in a handsome package. His story serves as a permanent, haunting reminder that danger doesn't always advertise itself. Evil doesn't always have a monstrous face. Sometimes it looks just like the man next door, the friendly stranger, or the person you'd least expect. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as compelling as it is terrifying, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the dark side of history. Stay safe and we'll see you in the next one.